Start your computations.
Hello ma'am and good day. Today we are to discuss our topic which are
teaching by team integration,
choose and programming themes.
impacts of integrative teaching and learning educational implication.
I am Ronald Jude Barrel.
And I am John Miko Gamino.
So let's get started.
Let us start with teaching by team integration. What is thematic teaching? Thematic teaching defined as a process of integrating and linking multiple elements of a curriculum in an ongoing exploration of many different aspects of a topic or subject. It is often interdisciplinary, highlighting the relationship of knowledge across academic disciplines and everyday life. Thematic teaching is about students actively constructing their own knowledge in classrooms where successful thematic work is in progress. Ownership of learning is in the hands of and minds of the student. So, in thematic teaching discovery, learning is encouraged and introduced where students are to build and discover their own learning and along the knowledge. Moreover, thematic learning is closely related to interdisciplinary or integrated instruction, topic, project, or phenomenon-based learning. Thematic teaching is commonly associated with elementary classrooms and middle schools using a theme-based approach, but this pedagogy is equally relevant in secondary schools and with adult learners. A common application is that of second or foreign language teaching, where the approach is more commonly known as theme-based instruction. Thematic instruction assumes students to learn best when they can associate new information holistically with across the entire curriculum and with their own lives, experiences, and communities. These are the things that you need to remember. First is, thematic teaching starts with the identification of a theme, the underlying concept that allows for the structure and organization of specific content across disciplines. Second, the theme is the topic of interest that provides the core for group activities. Third, it helps learners see meaningful connection across disciplines of learning areas or subject. And lastly, more importantly, themes provide relevance for the learners by drawing together concepts under one umbrella. Lessons could be studied thematically in social study, environmental hazards, wars and conflicts, human rights violation, economic progress, and the like. These themes could be developed also in reading, language, music, physical education, and art. Moreover, the dynamics of interactive teaching can produce themes that are meaningful, interesting, and cohesive. This is an example of a test that is connected to thematic teaching because in this test, there is a theme, for example, writing something about your village. Now, let me present to you the advantages and disadvantages of thematic teaching. Advantages: allows teachers to teach multiple things at one time. Students learn how to make connection and understand how things they experience at school relate to the real world. Keeps students engaged, more student-centered than teacher-centered. The students collectively have some choice of what they learn, which foster community among students. Disadvantages: students may not be interested in the subject and may refuse to participate in the classroom community. If students miss a day, they may find very hard to make the connection that they miss. Connection may be difficult to make for some students based on different cultural or academic ability. For example, a child from Malaysia who has never seen the snow will have a hard time relating to a snow-themed unit.
For our next topic, choose and programming themes. Why do we need to choose and programming themes in teaching and learning? A time creates a context for children to see the meaningful applications of the academic knowledge and skills. When children can relate what they learn to the real world, they will understand and retain the new knowledge better. Choosing a themes about the particular topic should be of interest to students and relevant to the curriculum. In some approaches, students choose the thematic topic. Them should also be topics of interest to the teachers because successful thematic instruction often requires additional research, the preparation. Then, relevant to the students' interest encourage active participation. Themes allowing past to present connections and highlight persistent issues faced by society such as war, poverty, pollution, disease, or natural disasters are especially effective. First, doing the research effective interdisciplinary thematic instruction requires extensive knowledge and research by the teacher. Without a broad knowledge based on which to design relevant activities and lessons. Thematic lessons can become randomly selected activities usually related to a topic that fail to demand higher level thinking from students. Second, design instructional units and activities that guide students in answering the essential questions. Teachers must choose teaching and learning strategies, activities, classroom, and experiences related to the wider them and guide students in answering the essential question. Strategies can individual or cooperative stress various skills such as reading, writing, or presenting. Third, designing essential questions relevant to the them. Essential questions are open-ended, intellectual engaging questions that demand higher order thinking. Essential questions focus a thematic entry, helping the teacher choose the most important facts and concepts related to them and focus planning efforts. Essential questions require students to learn the key facts and concepts related to them as well as analyze and evaluate the importance and relevance of that information. Our next topic is impacts of integrative teaching and learning educational implications. So integrative teaching learning is the process of making connection among concepts and experiences so that information and skills can be applied to novel and complex issues or challenges. So integrative teaching learning connects the school topics to real-life experiences. Why does integrative teaching learning matter? To deal with the magnitude and complexity of today's global challenges, individuals need to have the capacity to see connections and integrate disparate facts, theories, and context to make sense of the complexity. They also need to understand how to effectively collaborate to bridge cultural divides and different perspectives in order to solve these complex challenges and come up with innovative solutions. Studies show that current college graduates will change careers frequently throughout their lifetime. In fact, some of the jobs these students will have in the next 20 years don't even exist yet. The practice of integrative learning prepares students to be adapted, to pivot and reinvent their careers as needed. The method: inquire, apply, reflect. Integrative learning fosters the ability to connect and combine knowledge and skills acquired through the curriculum and the co-curriculum to new complex situations within and behind the college and to foster reflection on the ways that such knowledge is utilized. This is the integrative learning process diagram. First, we have integrative inquiry. To ask meaningful questions, connecting personal experiences to academic study and co-curricular life, to synthesize multiple bodies of knowledge to address real-world problems and issues. Second, application transfer, to adapt and apply skills, theories, and methods gained in one or more domains to show situations. And three, reflection, to reflect upon change in learning and outlook over time, to make personal, professional, and civic plans based on that self-reflection. So inside in the diagram, we have academic, local global communities, and student campus life is the result of integrative learning.
That concludes our report.
Thank you so much and God bless.